Hello, everyone. Welcome to Walk the Parks. My name is Blake. Today, we are going to do the full hike to the Ice Lake Trail in Yellowstone. This is a very short, very easy, very flat hike, but it's kind of off the beaten path in Yellowstone. So if you're looking for something kind of easy and kind of fun, you can do this trail. I mean, it's about zero point 0.3 miles or about half a kilometer to Ice Lake, or you can connect it to a bunch of other things, which this video isn't going to go into, but we'll just talk about it a little bit. Like you can go to Ice Lake, you can go to Norris Campground if you had a shuttle. For example, you could have somebody take you from Norris Campground to here and walk like 4.6 miles back. Um, you could go up the Wolf Lake Trail. You could connect to the Howard Eaton Trail or the Solfatara Creek Trail. So there's all sorts of options here. So this trail, it's really nice to kind of stretch your legs, or you can go farther if you want to. It's kind of nice. You can just go, especially like right from here. Um, Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone is only a few miles away, so you can kind of get away from the crowd some if you want to come here. This is on the Norris Canyon Road, 3.3 miles east of Norris Junction. There's a small like paved parking area, and then there is a bridge like right here, and we're going for it. So it's kind of nice. You just kind of go through a lodgepole pine forest. As I said, it's really quite flat. You're just kind of hanging out in here. And that's why this is a good one if you just want to kind of check it out. The trail does kind of split early. Um, you can, if you go to the right, you kind of go to and I'll show you where the split is. We're not to the split yet, but it does split. Like you can go to a campsite, and then that's like the quickest way to the lake. We kind of go to the left and just stayed out of the campsite for whatever reason. So it's kind of thick lodgepole pines. Pretty much all of this burned in the 1988 fire. That was one of those big fires that burned 36% of Yellowstone's forest, somewhere around there, which is pretty crazy. So you can see pretty well recovered, though. I mean, these trees aren't enormous or anything, but you can certainly see like 30 years or so, or almost 40 years, I guess, of growth. This is what a forest looks like after that in Yellowstone, anyway. So pretty cool. And really pretty. I enjoyed, like, it was quite windy this day, but kind of cool to watch the trees sway and just be in a deep lodgepole pine forest. So it kind of shaped like Ice Lake itself, kind of shaped like a little kidney bean. Um, and it's like pretty forested. Like I kind of had to fight a little bit to get down to the shore from the perspective that I went to. So there's that. But this is a real like tranquil place. It wouldn't be a bad place to like have a picnic. I mean, maybe not the day I went because it was so windy, but it wouldn't be a bad place to go for a picnic. And like I said, it's a really nice place if you just want to go do something easy at Yellowstone that also like won't be super crowded. All right, so here's the split. If you go to the right, that's like the closest way to the lake shore, but it's also in a campsite. So I was thinking, I don't want to bug the people in a campsite. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to the left and see where that takes me. Just go for a slightly longer hike. So that's pretty cool. Um, as far as wildlife in Yellowstone, I feel like this is always mandatory to mention, and that is, grizzly bears do frequent this area, as well as most areas in the park. So it's a great idea to, bring some bear spray with you, maybe make some noise. The reason for making the noise, like you could clack your poles together or yell. And the reason for that is you don't want to surprise any huge grizzly bear. If they know you're there, then they can check you out or kind of run away or just go the other way or whatnot. So that's probably a good idea. Although I don't know how well they would have heard me in the strong wind, but I did not encounter any bears. But look at this trail. It's very like tranquil, very like stereotypical walk through the pine forest kind of trail. I'm a fan. You could also see, I mean, obviously grizzly bears is like the scariest thing to run into. I suppose wolves, but there hasn't really been much, kind of conflict between wolves and humans in Yellowstone. Very minimal. And then you could potentially see a moose or a crane or a blue heron. Um, but I don't know. I'd be surprised. Let me know if you see any Yellowstone in there. or excuse me, any wildlife in here, this part of Yellowstone. So, just some brief facts about Yellowstone. We only have about 9.5 minutes total, and we're more than halfway done. It was established in 1872 as America's first national park. Some people claim it's actually the first national park in the world. I don't know what really distinguishes that, but that's an interesting thing to think about. And it's about 2.2 million acres, mainly in Wyoming, but it does also go into Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho as well. So that's kind of interesting. And it's kind of right. Ice Lake's kind of right in the center of the park in a way, and pretty cool, you know. I would suggest this. Like I said, it's a great place to go. Um, if you're just looking to have some space to yourself and have a little tranquility, especially like, the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone is absolutely incredible. Super recommended. There's some amazing waterfalls there. Sublime Point or Artist Point is incredible. The brink of the falls, like the brink of the upper and brink of the lower falls, are both kind of cool. The you can go along the rim, there's all sorts of cool hikes over there. I would definitely recommend doing that. But if you're in Yellowstone for a little bit of an extended period of time, or if you're more the person that, maybe you'll go check that out a little bit, but want to escape the crowds a little bit, this is a great one for you. I love Yellowstone. The first couple times I went to Yellowstone, it was kind of like we drove around and it was still really cool. Yellowstone's a really cool park. So that's kind of the first view of the lake you get. Yellowstone is a really cool park because so many cool things you can see either from your car, like you frequently have like bison you can see, or maybe even like a bison jam, which is like a traffic jam due to bison, either because it's someone's first time seeing them and they're so excited and they stop in the middle of the road, or literally bison are just going in the middle of the road and the bison are causing the bison are in the road. They are the traffic jam. So but experience both of that. um but it can be kinda crowded, and it can be a lot of traffic sometimes, particularly during high areas, but the more I have explored the park, oh my gosh, there is just so much to see, and it's so diverse too, all of the geothermal features and stuff like that are incredible, but you also have the whole backcountry, which is amazing too, and there's so many different places, like, you have, like, this, which is just, like, flat and mellow, I mean, some of the hikes along, like, Yellowstone Lake seems like it's like an ocean or like a Great Lake, it is so enormous. So that's pretty cool too. Kind of get some unique features with a body of water that big. Then you have like Mount Washburn and just like a lot more, mountainous areas. And it is just absolutely amazing. There's so much to Yellowstone. What do you guys think about it? Kind of a limited time to visit where all of it's open. I would love to check it out in the winter. I've heard you can stay at like the Old Faithful Lodge and stuff like that. And I think one of the roads through the park is open during the winter too. I haven't researched that much, but it does sound pretty cool. Um, really cool, really. So that's something to consider. What about you guys? You think you'd ever do this trail? I mean, it's kind of like I said, it's kind of like a off the beaten path. It's not that exciting. The lake is like not, oh my god, it's like but it's also like I like hikes like this. It's just nice. It's just kind of mellow. You just get a nice view, enjoy a nice walk in the forest. I didn't see a single person on my hike. So, all sorts of good things. So I'm just going to go over here and just look down at the shore, and I'll leave you guys with this. If you do have any questions or anything, please feel free to reach out. You can just email me if you want to. Walktheparks@gmail.com is probably your best bet, or leave a comment. Or you could, feel free to like or subscribe if you like this video, if you like this kind of content. But again, you're looking for an easy, family friendly, short hike in Yellowstone. This would be a great choice. Hope you have fun on your trip to Yellowstone. I'd love to hear about it. Thanks for joining me today. Have a wonderful day.